Stick to the plan. And if you get into trouble, I'll bail you out.
Everyone signed their licensing policy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Observe the barrier.
I've seen what you're going through. I have your back. لسه في ناس لازم احميهم. Get me. Man, it's just a scratch. You'll be fine. Patch up.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
ده هيكون مؤلم.
Regen burst activated.
I have your back. The pain. Nanoboost is ready. Get in there and I'll hit you. You're powered up. Get in there. I'm under attack. You're going to be okay.
Here it comes!
I've come back from worse. Get back in the fight. I will keep you healed. This is going to hurt. Take your medicine. Die, Jesus. I'll rest when the fighting is done.
Sequence! All systems checked out!
You're powered up. Get in there.
Surrender to my will.
Help me.
I'm on fire!
Walk the dog. I see. You're going to live.
My ultimate's ready.
Coalescence is charging.
Healing in hand. Go. I'll keep you healed. Get healed.
I need healing.
Helden sterben nicht!
It's time.
Heal up. I'm under attack. Leave us with it. Feeling sleepy? It'll take more than that to keep me out of the fight.
The payload has reached the chamber.
Behind you.
Watching your back. My ultimate is fully charged. Get in there. You're powered up. Get in there.
I am strong.
Heal up. Thanks. Healing in her.
Yes.
Name me.
Fire at will. Activating self-destruct.
This will help. I'm on fire. Keep out of my way.
Step right up.
I will keep you here.
I'm on fire.
That guy.
I'll rest when the fighting is done.
Fall back.
On my way.
Healing in her. I've seen you. You're going to live.
It's time.
Name the pain.
Fall back.
Help me.
Don't move.
Get into position.
Heal up. You're powered up. Get in there. Get back in the fight. Healing in her. Watching your back.
Surrender to my will.
Name. التعلم. ألم. This will heal. Go. I'll keep you healed. Heal up.
Enemy contact. My will made real.
Get back in the fight.
Step right up.
Get into position.
Fire at will.
Help me.
Fall back. Fall back.
في الامتحان يكرم المرء أو يهان.
The payload is approaching its destination.
وريهم قوتك.
With power, such possibility.
Play of the game.
Come on. Nerf this.
وريهم قوتك.
With power, such possibility.
Play of the game.
Come on. Nerf this.
With power, such possibility.
Play of the game.
Come on. Nerf this.
Triple.
We're leaving to win.
With power, such possibility.
Traveling to the horizon. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in. There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Enough waiting around. Get out there.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round. Traveling to Mumbai. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Together, we are strong.
I think we win.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Defense matrix activated. Now we're talking. Taking off. Boosters engaged. I think that takes a little fun. Bailing out. All systems check out. Time to raise my APN. This. Mecha activated. I'm back in the fight. Weapon systems overloading. I'm gonna have to shoot you down. Nalaganda. Get through this. Time to raise my APN. Susan up. Game on. Taking off. Time to be young to die.
Meteor strike.
I'm gonna shoot you down. Defense matrix. I think this takes a little time. Bailing out.
Stop the payload.
I'm not a good loser.
Teleporter online.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence. Sailing out. All systems checked out. No, defense matrix activated.
My will made real. Together, we are strong. Ready for battle. Don't be shy. Hit me. Barrier on. That is for my 60 seconds ready for battle. Go! Behind you, bring it! Protect your life! I will. Get in there! Огонь по готовности!
Meteor strike.
Give me another shot.
10 seconds.
Hello there. My ultimate ability is charged. So now
Group up here has reached the checkpoint.
thanks.
This fight is not over. Bring it! Ready for battle. You're covered. Now see what I can do. Best shot. Barriers on me.
60 seconds remaining.
Barrier activated.
Arrows flying to them.
A temporary setback. Go!
10 seconds.
Ready for battle. Need healing. I will
EMP activated.
Век живи, век учись. Get in there. Best shot. I know you can do better than that. Огонь по готовности. Barrier activated.
begin. Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Quit scrolling around and get ready to move.
Must violence always be the solution?
See that which is unseen. Barrier active.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Enemy detected.
I've seen worse. You're going to live. I'm under attack. Take your medicine. This will only hurt for a minute.
Your flame is now
This is going to hurt. Watching your back. This will help. في الامتحان يكرم المرء أو يهان. Take your medicine.
Heroes never die.
This will only hurt for a minute. I will keep you healed. ده هيكون مؤلم.
Let's get you back in the fight.
I have it. You're powered up. Get in there. The pain is coming. I'm under attack. I wasn't cut out for retirement anyways.
Огонь по готовности. Justice reigns from above.
I have your back. This is going to hurt.
Balcony is charged.
The online.
I see. You're going to live.
Heroes never die.
I'll rest when the fighting is done. That will only hurt for a minute. I'm under attack.
My ultimate is charged.
I'm not ready to hang it up.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
First round lost. Score 0-1.
I grow tired of waiting.
I'm looking forward to working with you. Come out and face me! Hello there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Greetings.
I will keep you healed. Get back in the fight.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Enemies engaging. Help me. You're going to be okay. Get here. That's much better. This will help you.
See that which is unseen. The enemy approaches.
You're not getting rid of me that easily.
Everyone heal up.
Get back to the fight. This will help. You're powered up. Get in there.
Heroes never die.
Go. I should be here.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Leave with it. You want it better. Taking damage.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
ده هيكون مؤلم.
I need healing.
By the dragon.
I'm not ready to hang it up. Дай фида.
Огонь по готовности.
Get back.
Огонь по готовности.
Double.
لسه في ناس لازم احميهم.
Valkyrie's almost ready.
Walk it off.
The dragon consume you!
Name.
Heroes never die.
I will
यही
keep you
परम
healed.
वास्तविकता है.
Start. Eliminate. I'm under attack. Die fida. I see. You're going to live. Walk it off. Enemy down. Enemy engaged with it. You're powered up. Get in there. Heal up. You're going to be okay.
Contact.
Thought you could fight like that. You're going to be okay. Walk it off.
Heroes never die.
Bedtime. I have your back. The pain.
Meteor strike. Thanks.
I'm not ready to hang it up.
Valkyries charging.
Defeat.
Die.
Play of the game.
Today in the news, AMD finally joins the fray, and rumors about Nvidia's next monster GPU seems a little far-fetched. What's up guys, I'm Snows, and this is your boot sequence. Let's get started with AMD. When it comes to gaming GPUs, the company did a pretty amazing job with its comeback against Nvidia. I mean, with RDNA 1, the 5700 XT slid right in between the 2070 and 2070 Super in terms of performance, and it did so at $100 cheaper. As for the new 6000 series, they were able to compete across the board in terms of performance. Let's not talk about the 6500 XT. Anyways, the 6900 XT was, and I guess still is, a worthy competitor.
5,
Together, we are strong.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Activated. Let's get inside.
Barriers on me.
temporary setback.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Ready for battle. Don't go back.
Fully healed.
Barriers on. Go.
Got you in my sights.
Get in there.
Bend to my will.
Defeat. Play of the game.
To the RTX 3090. But there's one area where Nvidia kept the crown over the two generations, and another area where, well, AMD doesn't compete at all. The first area is ray tracing. AMD did add support for the technology here, but the performance is, well, it's not really there. It's about half the performance of an Nvidia GPU. The second technology is machine learning. Nvidia GPUs have had a dedicated part of the chip just for that. And thanks to the Tensor cores, they have features like DLDSR, DLAA, and of course DLSS, the upscaler that reigns over all upscaling technologies right now. AMD GPUs, well, they don't have any kind of silicon reserved for machine learning, so their upscaling technology, aka FSR, relies on traditional upscaling techniques, which pale in comparison to DLSS. Well, it looks like things are about to change. Leaker extraordinaire Greymon55 over on Twitter, and I swear this guy has been on point with his leaks in the past, just tweeted some juicy information about Navi 3X, aka the RX 7000 series. Chiplet design, we already knew that from previous patent leaks. 3D Infinity Cache, once again, we've explored AMD patents, and we've seen that the 3D Infinity Cache will also act as a bridge between two chiplets. And lastly, machine learning chip. So it looks like AMD doesn't want to stay behind on this. Now, we don't know how AMD plans on implementing this. They basically have three options. One is to add a separate machine learning chip, kind of like what AMD did on their 2 or processors. The second one would be to add a machine learning silicon to the 3D interconnect that houses the Infinity Cache. And the third option would be to simply have it on the die itself, like this. Personally, I lean on the third option and then the first. My reasoning is that Navi 33 is supposedly a monolithic die, unlike Navi 31 and 32. So having a 3D memory interconnect completely for cache makes no sense. As for the chiplet, it could work, but it would increase costs on what is supposed to be a mid to high-end CPU. Anyways, at this point, it's all speculation, but it's nice to see that AMD I mean, at this point, even Intel will have the GPU with machine learning and learning upscaling before that their Let me know what you guys think of all this below. Then we got NVIDIA. Ever since they've been manufacturing graphics processors, the company always had some pretty massive. And I'm not talking about the entire card, but rather I'm talking about the GPU dies themselves. The biggest one so far was the 2080 Ti at 754mm square. If you look at the professional data center side of things, the biggest chip currently in production is 826mm square. That's what on the year basis. Well, according to over on Twitter, GH100 has a huge single die of slightly less than 1,000 millimeters square. Now, in case you didn't know, GH100 is the next generation of data center grade GPUs based on the Hopper architecture. At 1,000 millimeters squared, or a little less, it's a bit far-fetched and definitely was sensationalized in the news. That's because chip manufacturing has something called a reticle limit, which is basically the size limit of a single die on a wafer using normal EUV manufacturing. That limit is right now at 858 millimeters squared. And even if they were to manufacture it at that size, the yields would be abysmal. For example, a 150 ampere monster has to be limited to 108 of its 128 SMs because of yield. Anyways, all that to say that 1,000 millimeters squared is probably wrong. Kopite did correct himself, bringing that down to 90 millimeters squared, but even that is down to current CPU manufacturing. So yeah, Kopite has some explaining to do. At least you and I learned some fun facts about GPU manufacturing. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for today's catch-up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you liked it. Please comment if you want to talk about today's story. As usual, right here. Video right here. Subscribe to the channel. Stay frosty. I'm losing my voice. I'll see you guys.
Burning them down.
Today we're reviewing the NVIDIA RTX 30.
My ultimate is charged.
Activating self-destruct feature.
My ultimate is ready. And I will
Unstoppable.
Get in there, Bob. Enemy ready.
my position.
Hey!
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
The enemy is reviving.
Hey!
Batteries charging.
Mecha activated. Game on.
3, 2, 1.
Helden sterben nicht.
Road
60 seconds remaining.
Never die. The battle continues.
Lifting off. 30 seconds.
rolling out.
Defeat. Play of the game. Welcome to Jungle. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
We're all soldiers now.
Decent job with like having repeatable, like really hard in-game content
to the plan.
For PvE.
And if you get
I
into
think
trouble,
it's good.
I'll bail you out.
And with Lost Ark, they can go play that game too. And then also, like a lot of those guys, they're also playing things like PoE. Like I know Zyronic from Limit, like dude, Rich and Zyronic talk probably.
Zarya, I have learned to utilize my graviton charge by watching you.
Should I upgrade my inventory more?
Your component is unwanted.
2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Careful out there.
Come here and get refreshed. Tactical necessity. Feeling spry. Enemies re-engaging.
Destruction.
I'm not a young man anymore. Good choice. Team, bring up here. I'm not a young man. Tactical visor ready for deployment. My ultimate has got you in my sights. Thanks, Doc. I don't want to powered up. Team, drink up here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not a young man anymore.
Thank you.
Don't want to go to war with me. Get over here and drink up. I'm just getting started.
Danke. Someone call the
Come here and get refreshed. Everyone, drink up. Understood. I read you. I'm on fire. Powered up.
Ich bin da.
Anyone need some cold refreshment?
Helden sterben nicht.
I've got you in my sights. Resistance neutralized. Powered up.
Expect nothing.
Group up here.
I don't quit till the fight's done.
Hello there.
Team, drink up here.
Moving forward. Help me.
Anyone need some cold refreshment?
Team up for special attack assistance. Still need you.
Double
Heroes never die. Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Ladies and gentlemen, surviving.
This old dog's learned a few tricks. Group up with me. Join me. Fall in here. Thanks.
Helden sterben nicht. Dein Schutzengel.
Mission ain't over yet.
Heroes never die.
Get into position.
Ha! 身を捨てても妙理は捨てず
Taking damage.
I am ready.
position.
戦いは終わらん。
Why is the payload stopped?
Heroes never die.
I am moving the payload.
60 seconds remaining.
Ice wall coming up.
I need healing.
Team up for special attack.
You're powered up. Get in there.
30 seconds.
I was spotting you.
Victory. Play of the game.
我が敵を食らう
Double, triple respect.
My previous beef with the One X player has been that it uses Intel Xe graphics, which granted is plenty fast, but has caused some driver snags that we've run into. This version, not only does it have a massive, nearly 9-inch screen, this is an 8.4-inch IPS display, but it now uses a Ryzen 5000 series mobile processor, the 5700U. So packed within this, wow, dual fan cooling? This thing is sick. Packed in here are 8 CPU cores, 8 Vega GPU cores, this gigantic 2560 by 1600 resolution display, and actually those are some pretty nice feeling ABXYs. Little bit of a mushy D-pad. Oh, triggers and joysticks, feeling pretty good. Oh, I wanna get this fired up now. Okay, hold on. First though, let's see what's inside. Instructions. Oh, it has a night mode switch.
Welcome.
This is one of my big complaints about the Neo 2021 as well as the Neo Next. It doesn't get dim enough when I'm playing at night, which a lot of the time is when I'm playing. So I want to know all about night mode. Modes. Oh, I thought maybe it would turn down the display. Oh, it's for the fan. Oh, all right. Well, I got really excited, but it's a fan profile. Ooh, what's this? Charger. Oh. Oh, I did not have to do that at all. This is a compact looking charger though. I like that. That's sick. This has got to be like a gallium nitride charger or something. It's only like 65 watts. Maybe not. Maybe not. Where are my plugs at? Oh, really? Okay, let's talk I/O here. It's got dual USB 3 point whatever the crap they call them at this point. One of which is marked for power input, and the other one's not, which makes me kind of wonder, will they not both accept a power?
One. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Anyone need some cold refreshment? Tactical necessity. Get over here and drink up. Anyone need some cold refreshment?
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Get over here and drink up. I don't quit till the fight's done. Tactical necessity. Got you in my sights. Target ritual. Knock me down and I'll keep getting back up.
Fall back.
Move it! Get out of there! The war goes on.
We're sitting ducks. Get this moving.
Step right out. Let them stay down. What is that? Bring up Mission ain't over yet.
Огонь по готовности.
Mercy on call.
My ultimate is ready.
Got it. Defender gets up to a hole. Easy, follow me. Barrier, won't hold together. Come on,
I am ready.
No rest for the weary. Come here and get what I've got you in my sights. Only gets better when you master. Do it again.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei. Battery is almost ready.
Say.
My ultimate is ready. Let's get you back in the fight.
My ultimate is charging.
Step right up.
I hear you.
Lazy bums. This is why I hate mandatory team hiring quotas.
Batteries charging.
The payload has reached the chip.
Hey there.
We must keep it safe.
It had to be done.
Yosh! Enemy turret destroyed.
On the Crusaders! Victory!
Play of the game.
It's time.
Double.
power input? I don't know. That one definitely does, and that one appears to too. The light turns on regardless. A Type A, super nice to see. Micro USB, headphone microphone combo jack. You got your shoulder buttons, got your triggers. On the back, no rear buttons like the Steam Deck, but there's our night mode little mute thing. It does warn you that the unit will get hotter if you put it in night mode. Got our volume up and down where they're out of the way. Fingerprint sensor as well as power button. Then on the bottom, you've got this little magnetic interface for like a keyboard dock thing. They didn't send over one of those, so I can't show that to you. And no bottom USB ports. That's one of the things I really like about the Aya Neo is depending on where I'm using it, sometimes I like to have the charger plugged into the top. Sometimes I prefer the bottom. With both the One X player and the Steam Deck, you are stuck plugging in on top, which in this particular circumstance is actually kind of inconvenient. Yes, and we should talk about what makes the One X player AMD version special, because this thing is crazy freaking powerful. It's got a Ryzen 5700U, which is about 100 megahertz slower than the 5800U that's in the Aya Neo Next across the board. But it's got the same 8 CPU cores, 16 threads, and the same 8 Vega GPU cores. They're just clocked a little bit slower. And what I would be interested to see is how that works out in the real world, because what I suspect once we open this thing up is that we are gonna find a much, much beefier cooling solution. I mean, there's already 2 fans and 2 heat sinks compared to 1 fan and 1 heat sink, right? Ergonomics, pretty good. Like the Aya Neo Founders though, it's got kind of a sharp edge on the bottom where your palm is. And the weight is substantial, but not as much more as I would have expected given the dramatically larger screen. Now, one really cool thing about having such a high resolution screen, 2560 by 1600 at this size is flippin' crazy, is that you don't have to run it at that. You can run it at 1080p, you can run it at 720p, and because the pixel density is so high, you don't get the same kind of really awful interpolation that we used to get way back in the day when we tried to run non-native resolutions. To be clear, it's still not gonna look as sharp as it would if it was at native res, but it's a lot less bad, if that kind of makes sense. So here's the One X player AMD, 821 grams.
Welcome to Paris.
Aya Neo Next, 717. So this is definitely a hands on the table kind of gaming device. The additional size though makes it feel like it's balanced. It's a balanced heavy, not like a super dense heavy. For now, these black bars are a good opportunity to look for backlight bleed. Obviously, this isn't a darkened room or anything like that, but if it was nearly as bad as the Aya Neo Pro 2021, it would be noticeable here. And I'd say, yeah, there's a little bit of backlight bleed, but not much. Pretty good show. Definitely appreciating the front-facing speakers compared to a lot of the other handhelds that I've checked out lately. Makes a big difference to the spatiality. Ooh, their vibration motors are getting pretty good too. Okay, so we're managing anywhere from around 50 to 55 FPS even in these busy areas. Not bad, that is certainly playable. Choose here. I saw a little bit of a stutter there, but man, are AMD's GPU drivers ever an improvement compared to XE from
Team, drink up here. Get refreshed.
Hey there. Yeah,
I'm just getting started.
Chill here.
No rest for the weary.
Much better.
New defense point. Objective B.
Now, group up with me. Group up, join me.
Regen up.
No. Get over here and drink up.
Get out of there!
Helden sterben nicht.
Let them up. I've got you in my sights. Only gets better when engaged.
That's not right. We brought one back.
The war goes on.
Sequence.
Come here and get refreshed.
No.
Application matrix charging. Ready for transcendence.
Such a good as you.
Rich environment.
Schutzengel ist da.
No rest for the weary.
Огонь по готовности!
Time to drink up.
I've got you in my sights.
Helden sterben nicht.
Destroyer by star.
Defend the objective.
Justice reign from above.
Good thing I brought some weapons.
I love the smoke.
Defeat.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Play of the game.
From my limited time with them. And just all those years of experience, they show, right? I want to see if we can manage 1920 by 1200. Let's see how bad this is. Ooh, that's a lot sharper. I don't think this is going to be... yeah, okay. If you're alright with 30 FPS, that's actually not bad. And remember, this is at medium settings. I would take the lower resolution personally, but if you're playing this game more for the eye candy of it, then this is definitely more eye candy-y. Pretty darn quiet. Like here, can you even hear that, Andy? You can hear it? Okay, yeah. I'm liking the dual fan cooling solution for sure. Seems like the one on the right's doing the bulk of the work. I'd be interested to see how the heat pipes are laid out. We will get it opened up, don't you worry, guys. I do like the cooler display profile that 1X player is using on their units compared to the warmer display profile that Aya's using. Holy crap, this performance though. Wow, in spite of the 1X player AMD having a lower tier processor, It is sitting looking down the same road in nearly the same spot, getting about 20% more FPS. We're talking 45 versus 55 FPS right now, sitting here in the same spot pretty much. That's flipping crazy. I guess extra cooling's a good thing, right? Hold on, let me make sure I'm in the right performance. Oh, I'm in power saving. Okay, that was close. And the Ioneo Next is out ahead of it by 3 FPS. Okay. Yeah, it's just out, maybe like 2 FPS out ahead. Not much, but it is out ahead now. Now we could run some more games, but I think you guys want to see what makes it tick. iFixit wants you to help join the Right to Repair movement. They make it easy to repair your own devices by following their step-by-step guides to replace integrated batteries and get... Oh, by the way, since we're back...
Incoming in 30 seconds.
We're all soldiers now. A lot of memories of this place. They weren't all bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Il faut commencer.
This old dog's learned a few tricks.
Death walks among you.
Gas trap primed and ready.
Let them up!
Stop the payload.
The payload has reached
Meteor strike!
This is not the end.
I'm on fire!
Move out.
An enemy's being revived.
Let's get more output.
Death comes.
Helden sterben nicht.
Hold up now.
Move out.
Target surge is ready.
My ultimate. Death Blossom is ready.
My ultimate is charging.
My ultimate is ready. My ultimate is ready.
Heroes never die.
Lucha
Meteor strike.
Moira by your side.
Thank you.
That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. 身を捨てても妙理は捨てず。始め、back at you.
Here, now's as good a time as any to talk about this sweet kickstand. Clearly 1x, whoop! Clearly 1x player noticed that this thing's a bit of a chonk, so they put a nice little kickstand on the back. You can adjust it at any angle you want. Boom! You're ready to game, boys. Wait, is that a Nintendo trademark? Please, Nintendo, be nice to me. Ah! Well, there's the ribbon cable for our power button and touch screen. Wow, this is a... Holy bananas, that is a big battery. Okay, well, there may not be a performance advantage compared to the Aya Neo Next, but that battery is flippin' huge, and I would expect that to be an advantage. That is a 58.9, so nearly a 59 watt hour battery. That's like over 25% bigger. I would expect a solid anywhere from half an hour, 40 minutes to even up to another hour of battery life out of this guy. There's our front-facing speakers. This looks like our vibration motors right here on these little like foam dampers. Definitely a little less clean on the internals and way more work to swap out the SSD. There's a 1 terabyte SSD in here, but with the Aya Neo Next, I've actually upgraded it to an 8 terabyte SSD because it's super easy to get at once you're inside. A little bit more involved, but it is definitely something that could be done. You just have to pull off these fans and then presumably this buddy right here, which has the heat pipe running over it as well. I don't think it's happening today, but this does give us a good look at the mechanism for the trigger buttons here.
Traveling to Nepal.
Oh, and the specs. I know the RAM wasn't on the spec sheet, but it's 16 gigs, Jono. It's on this little label inside. We'll check what frequency it runs at when we put it back together here. I do like how easily the back cover comes off of this one compared to the Mini, which I also opened up and had these like double-sided tape tabs that I had to pull off the top and the bottom. So this is really nice. They both have this cool button, so the bring up the desktop button now. On the 1X player, it's this guy right. Hello? At least I thought it was. Man, we're all temperatures now. Yeah, see, this one does it. I gotta assume that that's just a temporary nonsense thing. There's no way that that's not gonna work. So the other buttons we have here are the turbo button, which is gonna run our CPU in its highest performance profile. And obviously on a device like this, that means the GPU as well. And
round one, capture the objective.
I require assistance.
Not dead yet.
Party on the objective. Who's in?
Come here and get refreshed.
Anna checking in. Healing in us. Thanks.
I'm not a young man anymore.
Get out of there! Ready for
I'm not a. My ultimate is almost ready. Group up with me. Acknowledged.
What?
Get over here and drink up. My ultimate is ready. Let's go. Tactical visor ready. Tactical visor ready for deployment. Let them up.
No power down. Get in there.
Get out of my way. I've got you in my sights. Hello. I'm on fire. Securing the objective.
Thank you.
What's that get?
Team, drink up here.
What's that get?
Enemies re-engaging. Draw.
Score 1-0.
This keyboard button, which seems to have the long press configured to. Okay, now. Super confused. I don't know what that's supposed to do right now. Okay, now my controls are all over the place. What is this?
I was bound to pick something. And they say super. And they say super.
Powered up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
And they say sugar is dead.
No rest for the weary. My ultimate is almost ready.
My ultimate ability is charged.
This old dog's learned a few tricks.
See that which is unseen. See through the dragon's eyes. Marked by the dragon.
Second immortality tree.
I am not deterred.
Round 2 loss. Score 1-1.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Dragon stirs within me. See that which is unseen. Start over at the beginning. See that which is unseen.
Tactical visor activated.
Double.
Never surrender. 身を捨てても妙理は捨てず Know yourself in the face of death. I am claiming the objective. The objective is mine. Be quick about it. My ultimate is on. Defend the objective.
Enemy reviving. Fall back.
My ultimate group up here. The battle continues. Join me.
Victory. Play of the game. Triple, quadruple kill.
Right analog stick doing? Oh, it does have a built-in joystick to mouse thing. I've just activated it. Through a long press, maybe? Yes, I think a long press activates that. Okay, well that's actually maybe pretty cool, I guess. Okay, oh yeah, oh, there we go. Oh, that's sick. I love the size of this screen. Like seriously, man, are you seeing this? You know what's another thing that's really nice? I can really feel it. This display, great input lag. Like, even though I'm running at only 40 to 50 FPS right now, it just feels really responsive, like really good. Whoops. Wait, what is this shoulder? Oh no, I broke this trigger. When I put it back together, I didn't put it back in right. Shoot. Okay, well, we'll have to fix that later. Okay, what's the memory running at? 4266, so same as the Neo Next and the last gen products for that matter. In a nutshell, performance is similar, but it's gonna come down to what kind of a form factor you want. Do you want the large 8.4-inch display? Do you want the compact 7-inch display with, of course, the associated challenges that come with both of them? One of the things that's actually been kind of annoying for me, I've been playing through Final Fantasy Tactics on this thing, and getting at the select button, it's kind of wrist breaking actually. That's not a problem that you'd have on a device like this where they're both easily accessible. But I think this would dig into your palm a little bit more, and obviously it weighs considerably more, about 100 grams or like a fifth of a pound for our Yankee friends. Both of them are freaking cool, and both of them are way more expensive than the Steam Deck, although the difference is that these actually exist, and the Steam Deck, unless you already ordered it many months ago, is not going to be shipping to you anytime soon. So how desperate are you to play your PC games on a handheld device at freaking anywhere from 30 to 60 FPS, depending on how demanding it is? Well, that's going to determine whether you pull the trigger on something like one of these or wait a little bit longer, because we're expecting the performance of the Steam Deck to be as good or better because of its RDNA 2 graphics. Although CPU performance is actually going to be worse than either of these because they both have Zen 3 cores and Steam Deck is using Zen 2. You know what I want? I want the hardware of the Neo Next with the more like the lower profile shape of the original Neo. The ergonomics are definitely better in some ways on the Next, but I also find them a little bit more challenging in other ways. But the hardware, man. Between these two though, boy am I ever torn. The full desktop size joysticks on the Neo Next, really nice. Definitely like the easier access to start and select, like the front facing speakers, that's a big deal. Like the screen color profile, I don't know.
It's like I asked you, who's your favorite kid?
I know, right? If I'm playing more sightseeing type games, like if I'm playing like a Tomb Raider or something like that, like adventure games, playing new Psychonauts or whatever, I take this. Better speakers, bigger screen. But if portability is my main concern, and I just want that performance in the smallest possible form factor, man, you cannot beat this. This is crazy. I'm gonna stick with the Neo Next, but if my SSD was in here, I wouldn't bother switching it. I think they're both excellent choices.
I'll take the one there.
I gotta fix the trigger. You fix the trigger. I'll take it off your hands. This guy here, you'll take nothing. Subscribe to Short Circuit.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Waveform Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Marquez.
And I'm Andrew.
And we got Adam here today with us as well, because we're doing a little bit of a special episode 100.
Yeah.
It's been a long time in the making. It's not our 100th ever episode, but it's our 100th video Waveform Podcast published, something like that. That's how we're treating it. It's our 100th
I don't
video.
think so.
Not
It's
quite.
not even our 100th video?
No.
What is it our 100th?
It's our 100th episode. There was like the original episode that was, or like the announcement episode, and then technically there's like one more bonus episode that was just like the full uncut interview of something.
So it's
this is like our 100th
regular
published episode.
episodes.
Yeah,
100th?
regularly scheduled episode.
It's welcome to our 100th regularly scheduled episode.
Nailed
we
it.
feel pretty good about it though, because we got some special things lined up. But we're going to talk about the new 5G rollout and how it might affect your next flight. Kind of a weird topic, but it's a fun one. Also, some new images and videos of the Cybertruck have popped up that we haven't seen yet, so we're going to react to it, and then we're going to end up with our first Q&A of 2022. So it's a good one. But first, episode 100, we happened to time this perfectly, or maybe you guys timed this perfectly. It's a bunch of time.
I personally had everyone subscribe at just the right time so that we would get these.
It's pretty sweet. These are our YouTube plaques for the channels, and there's 2 of them.
Let's not dox ourselves with these labels.
You probably can't read them.
I'll blur them out.
Yeah, have fun with that.
4K yet.
Just more work Adam has to do.
Did it to myself.
There are 2. There is a YouTube waveform channels plaque, and there's also a waveform clips channels plaque, because you guys are smart enough to be subscribed to both of them and got them both over 100,000 subscribers. So we're taking them out of the box. This is fun for me because I've actually never in person held the new style of YouTube plaque. And this probably goes all the way back to the beginnings of like how I feel about YouTube. I tweeted one of Hank Green's videos earlier this year, and I said like,
This is a laptop that I think is going to stick out from anything you've ever seen before in this space. This is the newest version of the Neo 15, or the Mech 15, and in addition to all the new components like Intel 12th Gen and up to an RTX 3080 Ti, this is a device that can be connected up to a water cooling system. And
The objective is mine. Be quick about it.
But it's like, I just never, like, why would I do that? If WoW had an app where I could do like pet battles and like do some of my like mission stuff, I would probably download the app, but that's about it.
Mercy. Dude, there were a total of 80 billion mobile game downloads in 2021.
Yeah.
80 billion.
That's a lot.
Players spent $100 billion in mobile games
That's
in
a lot.
2021. And they are predicted to spend about 138 billion by 2025.
I mean, you think about like how much money, like that's a lot of growth. I mean, even in such a massive market, like that's like what, like 9% growth in just a couple of years. That's really big, especially whenever it's already that big.
On average, players spend 4.2 hours per day playing mobile games in 2021. Mobile ads, 240 billion in ads. Good God, man.
So I'd like to talk to you about today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Look, I'll be honest. Like, if one of those companies approached me, I would probably take it because they pay a ridiculous fucking amount of money. And all I have to do is take some little thing and put a banner up and people play the game. I don't give a fuck. That would be easy. Free fucking money, man. Free money.
Fucking hell, dude. Mobile games accounted for 66% of the App Store's revenue share.
Yeah.
66%.
Real shit. Yeah. It is what it is.
83% of Google Play's revenue in 2020, this is already 2 years ago, or a year ago and some change, came from mobile games.
There it is.
But it is expected to go down by like 10%.
It's crazy how many people do that shit. So unethical, what I've always said, this is what I've said with like so many people, right? I've said with so many people that I never expect the individual to hold themselves accountable. I think it is a fool's errand to do that. I said that with gambling games. I said that with the companies and getting rid of loot boxes. We can never get the companies to get rid of them. I said that with the fucking the hot tubs or the ASMR ass streams. Rest in peace, by the way. And I also have said that with like, with Hassan and buying the house. Now, I've been very consistent with this. If the advantage exists, people will take advantage of it. And it is up to the governing apparatuses to control what people do. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it really matters. Because the thing is that if you focus, like this is what they want you to do. They want you to focus on the people and get angry at the people that step out of line and take advantage of something that could be considered unethical. Because every minute that you're taking advantage, that you're getting mad at the people, you're not getting mad at the system. And the system keeps making more money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, these are all scapegoats. These are all products. Like the same thing is like, you have somebody like Hassan. Like Hassan, you guilt trip Hassan into selling his house and giving it all to homeless people. Who cares? Because somebody else is going to buy a $3 million house tomorrow. You guilt trip Aiden Ross and Trainwrecks into not streaming gambling anymore. Who cares? Because somebody else is going to come and take their spot tomorrow. It doesn't matter. All you're doing is rotating basically a carousel of dildos to fuck yourself in the ass. It doesn't matter which color or which flavor it is. It's all the same. You're still getting fucked in the ass. Maybe think about getting rid of the carousel. You see what I'm saying? Think about getting rid of the carousel instead. That's not true at all. Very few people get 30K viewers on slot.
We're all soldiers now.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
All right. Sprechstunde bei der Frau Doktor. Sprechstunde bei der Frau Doktor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Move out!
Sprechstunde bei der Frau Doktor.
Hands down!
Double, triple.
I don't play by the rules anymore.
Get into position.
Sprechstunde verstanden.
some cold refreshment?
Step right up.
Acknowledged.
Heroes never die. Helden sterben nicht.
Defend the objective. Group up. Come here and get refreshed.
Form up.
Objective lost.
No rest for the weary.
Stop the payload.
My ultimate ability is charging.
Take cover.
Feeling spry. My ultimate is ready. Let's go. Anyone need some cold refreshment?
Step right.
Got you in my sights. Target-rich
Helden sterben nicht.
Death walks among you. Death comes.
Dein Schutzengel ist da. Get into position. Heroes never The battle continues. My will made real.
Reposition.
This will protect us.
I will get my revenge.
Helden sterben nicht.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero. Attack commences in 30 seconds. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Keep them alive and close.
Powered up. Back. I'm not a young man anymore.
Need healing.
Bring up here.
Tactical necessity.
Nanoboot is charging.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
I've secured the payload. Let's move it out.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva. Cease your resistance.
Stay down.
Zaheer's wicked.
I can do this.
Heroes never die.
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is charging. here. My ultimate is charging.
Excuse me for driving you.
Activating self-destruct sequence. All systems checked out. Let's get
You rescued me again, Dr. My task is not complete.
Heroes never die.
60 seconds.
Adaptive circuits engaged. The pain.
Throw yourself in the face of death.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Score 3-3. Prepare to attack. Select your hero. Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I know we have our differences, but your will of mine would be welcome amongst my colleagues in Oasis.
No, thank you. You and your colleagues discredit the field of science. I want nothing to do with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds remaining. Capture objective A. Allow me to repair the seconds remaining.
I return to the fight.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
It is so cool. So they claim that with this system connected up to it, you can reduce the temperature by...
Thank you. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Don't just stand around. Do something.
Yes.
Let me get you patched up.
Powered up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I've got you. I'm with you. Group up with me.
Everybody come over here.
I need healing.
Feeling spry.
Seconds.
Come here and get refreshed. Anyone need some cold refreshment?
I need healing.
10 seconds.
They are running out of time. You must hold them back.
You got a lot to learn. Get over here.
Play of the game.